Now, Gareth Southgate really trying to keep everybody quite calm there, I think, throughout the whole process. What do you think he'll be saying this morning?
Well, we're not calm now, are we? Everybody's getting carried away, I think.
No, we're not.
He has to manage those expectations. That's going to be the challenging thing, and because there's going to be a huge amount of nerves amongst the England players. But they've been talking about it, saying, actually, having got to the final last time out, maybe that's going to help them. Maybe that's really going to sort of equip them with the experience they need to potentially go all the way today. And we know what a moment it is for those players, because the likes of Harry Kane, the England captain, this is the trophy that he wants to win above all else. And he said himself before the game, he would trade all the individual accolades, the goals that he scored, if at long last he can win a major trophy.
It's no secret, that I haven't won a team trophy, and every year that goes by, you're more motivated and you're more determined to change that. No question, I'd swap everything I've done in my career to have a special night and a win.
I didn't. So, what about the players? What about Gareth Southgate? We'll be hearing from the fans, of course, in a moment. But it's a dream, isn't it? It's a dream that the fans have held for such a long time. It's a dream that Gareth Southgate has hoped to deliver at long last, that major trophy on the biggest stage of all. His sort of record in major tournaments speaks for itself, but they want to get that trophy. And he says he doesn't believe in tales, but he wants to make that dream a reality.
I'm not a believer in fairy tales. But I am a believer in dreams, and we've had big dreams. We've felt the need and the importance of that. But then, you have to make those things happen.
And that's the question. Is that dream going to become a reality?
Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out, shall we? Because you are the most important people here for us today. How are we feeling?
Great, it's coming home.
Now, I know lots of you have had horrendous journeys. Tell us about how long you've been here and how long it took you to get here.
Nearly 15 hours. A few hours.
Got here this morning.
Yeah,
Early sleep.
Yeah.
From where?
Spalding, Lincolnshire.
Boston.
And how
Boston.
did you get here?
Car, 15 hours,
You
no
have
sleep.
driven. Has anyone got a ticket?
No.
Yes.
What?
I'm going to need a new job, I think.
How confident are you feeling about Gareth and the team?
Very confident.
Very
confident.
How are they going to do?
Brilliant, it's coming home. There's nothing else to say.
You think so? Okay.
Yep.
Let's judge the mood, shall we, as we go along. How confident are you?
2-1 England.
2-1 England against the favourites for the tournament.
Yeah,
Spain.
well, we've got big favourites.
1-0, 90th minute winner.
Scored by
Bellingham.
Bellingham. Come on, lads. What's the prediction over here? How do you think England will do?
2-0.
I booked a flight back in February last year, so I've always believed, and I think that it's going to be 3-2, and I think Kane's going to get the winner.
Hang on, let's go over that again. You booked this flight in February.
Direct from Stanford in February because I believed and had a vision, and I have no doubt in my mind that it's written in the stars. It is written in the stars.
Well, talking of having a vision, let's talk to the man who has a vision every day when he looks in the mirror. Neil. Or should I call you Gareth?
Call me whatever you like, but I'm happy to be Gareth today. And he's back in favour, isn't he? I was getting booed on the aircraft in the group stages, but now I was being lifted on people's shoulders on Wednesday night after the Dutch game, and we're going to believe today.
Neil, I just have to say, it's uncanny.
Well,
How much of your life is spent talking to people about Gareth Southgate?
When it's like this, it's every day, it's every waking hour pretty much, and doing selfies all night last night as well. But it's all a bit of fun, and here we are, incredible. Who'd have thought?
Gareth has had a difficult time there the last few weeks, hasn't he? He hasn't always been very popular. He's been hugely criticised at times. Have you felt a bit of that too?
Well, I've had a few sarcastic comments, like in the stadium and all that, with a bit of an edge, but then suddenly everyone's loved up with him again. The song's back out. The Atomic Kitten song was being sung last night, so the positivity's back there, I think.
So you must be quite a good judge of how people are actually with the real Gareth.
No, well, yeah, absolutely. It's definitely fluctuated this tournament, but we're all feeling good about him, aren't we now, guys?
Are we feeling good? Let's leave the last word to all the fans here today. Come on, give us one more song, and I think there's one song in particular that you want to sing to Neil.
Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Southgate, you're the one, you still turn me on. Football's coming home again.
Come on, England! Come on!
That is beautiful.
So good, lads.
Thank you, Sally. Hopefully that will have woken you all up by now if you weren't awake already. One of those England fans saying, it is written in the stars.